Hi, good evening. We are going to talk about the risk prevention in the area of mining, construction and professional illness. The risk prevention allowed to carry out in continuous and systematic form to develop a world atmosphere free a level of accident begin this condition and elements. Fundamental to be able to carry out in the social form and productive action in which incorporate a modern company. Under the previous outline, the activity of the construction and mining gates of series characteristics and conditions that make indispensable and fundamental the prevention of risk is incorporated in each one of the states that house a project of this sector.
Hi, that we know about the risk prevention in the mining. Inside the norm of security in the risk prevention in the mining, it corresponds each worker to be according to faith possibility and the means of the execution of the measure of prevention in each case in the adopted for their own security and health in the work. In this case, we will take the sample security if a vehicle in the mining extraction in the one that the date of work before according to heat shaming it with an appropriate revision exam before bending to work. If it changes, if the working for chief to check to insight or warning that had left their previous operator before carrying out the work, visual control slack review of its achievement heat. To control visual the meaning that there are not flooding of oils or of heat liquid hydraulic, and the tire shows be proven that the correct form, and if they show in fissure or irregular turn, the warn to the supervisor to make to check and also to check that as the appropriate pressure. And for finish in the put before ascending to hit chimney in the to give and turn the surrounding and to check that there are not obstacles of people and environment. The check in the extinguisher that is to the hand to check and acoustic sync and input. Important it is to place and to adjust to the belt of security, and this way to have the better security in the world.
Hello. What's the risk prevention in the construction? The activity of the construction is very important in the development of our country and squander a great quantity of the workers that are constantly exposed to diverse risks of accident in the work. Consequently, the concern to minimize the risks is the whole work personal responsibility. The accident in the task, the main accident in the work are given with different causes, agent and source. I hear, for example, for that happen. 1. Order late and clean in the workplace. 2. I don't use or incorrect use of element of personal protection. 3. Falling of heavy for work in element not will mount work surface. 4. Blown for fall of object. 5. I count with energies 10. 6. Manual and electric fully tool. Personal protection. You and maintain the tune of security that the company puts at your disposal. Use element and glaze of security, gloves and footwear of security, more appropriate belt of security and additional element. Works in the edge. Make sure that the word of the branch one are protected with and dry or similar. Don't reduce the protection of areas of security. Fallen objects should not be locked under open load. 2. Watch over the state of the cable's strings. 3. Don't gather material in the bottom of the scaffold. 4. Check the mooring of the pallet.
What is the professional illness? Understand each other of professional illness to the contrary one as consequence of the executed work. The professional illness, contrary to common of the illness, haven't long them than is to say the illness. Through the time goes showing in the individual, contrary to the common illness, they happen because of a direct accident. Good to develop the accident in what's in the construction and the meanings. Among the main ones we can find the following ones. Number 1. The silicosis is the illness that takes place for the inhalation of the silica, in which the lungs become hard and the lung then patient cannot breathe for the hurting of this. Inhalation of CO2 of coal in this professional illness is inadequate, but CO2 of that and produce many long-term breathing problems. And 3. The continuous exhibition of the noise with more disabled of this recommend. This happens to people, for example, that should manage noise matching to the consequence is will produce defenders and problems to level of the head. Well, to finish this work, the conclusion to achieve that day of those days is short form is the recur to analysis and to provide information is what's more than enough health and security in the work. That with the process of the workers to have a mentally for the caution and the preventionist was clear to point of play for not ending up within a professional illness or accident that leaves so much loss to the employer or the environment from the worker to position. We can that learning in this moment. Thank you.